10 inspiring quotes about God and His wisdom. God's wisdom is beyond human understanding, yet it guides us through life's challenges with love and grace. Throughout history, spiritual leaders, authors, and the Bible itself have shared profound insights about God's infinite wisdom. Here are 10 inspiring quotes to remind us of His guidance, love, and eternal truth. 1. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This verse reminds us to rely on God's wisdom rather than our own limited understanding. When we trust Him completely, He directs our steps. 2. Isaiah 55 verses 8 to 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. God's wisdom is beyond human comprehension. Even when we don't understand His plans, we can trust that they are for our good. 3. Billy Graham. The will of God will not take us where the grace of God cannot sustain us. God's wisdom leads us, and His grace gives us the strength to walk the path He sets before us. For James 1 verse 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. God's wisdom is always available to those who seek it with a humble heart. 5. Charles Spurgeon. Wisdom is the right use of knowledge. To know is not to be wise. Many men know a great deal, and are all the greater fools for it. But to know how to use knowledge is to have wisdom. True wisdom comes not just from knowledge, but from applying it in a way that honors God. 6. Romans 11 verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches of the wisdom and knowledge of God! How unsearchable His judgments, and His paths beyond tracing out. God's wisdom is vast and immeasurable, reminding us of His greatness and sovereignty. 7. C.S. Lewis. Look for Christ and you will find Him, and with Him, everything else. Seeking God's wisdom leads to a life filled with purpose, peace, and joy. 8. Psalm 111 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow His precepts have good understanding. Reverence for God is the foundation of true wisdom. When we follow His teachings, we gain understanding. 9. W. Tozer. An infinite God can give all of Himself to each of His children. He does not distribute Himself that each may have a part, but to each one, He gives all of Himself as fully as if there were no others. God's wisdom is limitless, and His love is personal. He is always fully present in our lives. 10. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. God's wisdom includes a plan for each of us, one filled with hope and promise. These quotes remind us that God's wisdom is a source of strength, guidance, and peace. No matter what we face, His truth remains steadfast. By seeking His wisdom and trusting in His word, we can navigate life with faith and confidence. Which of these quotes resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below.